Hi, good morning everyone. We're going to work on how untracked as well as stage diff will be done. Let's start doing this stuff. So I'm in the post branch. You can see that, and I'm going to open this. So we have two files, just track file and the R1 post. I'm going to modify something. So just remove file in 12.2 this model and router. This is the router one, and I'm going to remove the AAA right now. So few changes I have done. I removed this file also, and I have done so many changes. Okay, so so we have done now. It's more than enough. So we going to get the untracked file, right? This will be untracked status. So status we have untracked file. Now I have committed one. If I will do the git diff, this untracked file going to be compared with the my head one. So I am not going to pass any argument. This is the default one. So it's
Ashwin, one question. Hello.
yeah, yes, tell me.
Okay, so the question is if we need to compare. Suppose if we need to compare two different file. So in order to compare, should those file on a certain stage, like they both files should be untracked, or might be they should be in a commit state. So
No,
there
no,
should be any stage at
every
any.
stage you can do that. That's I want to show.
Okay, so
Every stage
suppose
you can do that.
yeah, suppose one of my file has been committed, there is commit in that file, and another one that is not even tracked. So can we compare in like committed or untracked file? So can we commit in those two files? I mean, can we make?
R1 where we are right now. Yes. Why do I change R1 where we are right now? The post checks, right? The post checks.
So Ashu, by what happened is when you open your code, Visual Studio Code, right?
Okay,
From, let's say if you're in PostCheck, you open Visual Studio Code, you minimize it, you change your branch, and you open code in pre-checks. It will basically have pre-checks and post-check all the codes in it. So if you switch it and make changes over there, it is basically going to pull that file and make it in the current branch that you are in. So you were in PostCheck, you
so
edited a pre-check file which was in a different branch, so it automatically pulled that
track
file.
that this file.
So this is your master branch with two files in it, right?
Yes, because of we have made the changes there, so that's why it's going
So
to
let's do
be
this.
there.
Now close your code. Okay, switch to post check or pre-check branch.
If I'm moving, oh yes.
It has one file pending.
No,
It
no,
has.
it will be R1 going to be there. So what I'm going to add, I don't want to commit here.
Yep.
I'm going to commit this. I got it. This I suppose the prefix later. So
I think
this
it's
file should not play with this. Okay,
pre-check already has that file, I guess.
telling to move or remove them from the branch.
You are
Now,
in post check and there is one uncommitted file or untracked file. So
yes, yes,
yeah,
right.
you can get rid of that file though, right?
Sorting master having, I suppose, states this that there is a role of gas R1. No, I don't want to stay here. I want to go now. I will see. I have changed the one that I should not do, but I have changed. That's a leave it. I'm going to do this. It is gas R1, R1 gas, uh, gas list of, let me add first because we have to add. Now status to, now I will do gas while I'm right now R1. Okay, do the git diff. Whether this going to the different, no. So we have gas gas unknown command. Yes, working phrase. Now we have log. There should not be anything. Going to compare. We have git status is nothing, logs nothing. Now stage is went to the stage area. If I will so CV stage list, okay, one stage. So okay, now I want to untrack file. I want to do the untrack to the post file. Now I will do the code. Okay, I will go on post. Guys, please concentrate here. I also lost if I am going to the any type of, so I'm going to not going to do so many stuff. I'm going to stuff. Now it's a post what I have on the, and then I have to, this is untrack file. Now if I'm going to do it leave, supposed to do the comparison that I want, because that time it's not working. So I have selected the wrong file R1 pre. I have selected that file associated with the pre-checks different branch. So different branch means we have different people working on that. So git diff give you the same file comparison. If you don't have same file, it will not give you comparison. That's clear, guys. I want to show you this.
Yeah.
Yes, so same file you are working, how many time you going to work, that time automatic from them your previous commit, they're going to, the current commit, they're going to take that one. Now different git status. Now we have modified one. If we want to restore, if I will do the restore, means what going to happen, those modification going to be restored. So git difference. So before restoring, the difference is supposed to be there. Restore this file. Now I will check the git status. There is nothing status left for this. Okay, so this is the restored. So same way, right now we have staging area. I can't do the differences from the, but I can restore the from the difference area, stash area, because I don't want to keep that file here. Stash pop, that pop. So this is the file. What the store stage file name, and I want to git restore because this file is not there. R1 status. Okay, it's went back to that. That's telling either I can remove, I can't, I don't want to track this. I want this file supposed to go into the different what you can say, in different branch, not because this file not belong to my branch. So either we will delete from this branch to track, to add to tracking, but I don't want, so I have to reset. I think I have to hard reset, the reset this R. So R1, this file is supposed to be set from my branch. Git status add. So how to, I will do from this, suppose deleted from my branch. So rm remove is not match the file rm there. I don't want this file from my branch. What will be the command? This branch.
Actually, so what I'm saying is R1 underscore pre, this file is not tracked yet. So it's not part of your branch, right? What happens if you do ls?
So we have this file is showing in my branch.
Yeah. So delete. So just do rm dash rf r1 underscore pre because it's not part of your
Yes, okay,
branch. You
good.
just
So it's
remove
not
that
a
file
part
and
of my tracking. So I can remove. So yes, this is supposed to be work. So guys, you have to explore. Wow, thank you, Nikhil.
yeah.
Yes,
Now
we have
try
to
git status
explore.
again.
So I suppose I don't want to delete, means is I have to click. We have to bring in stage area. Then we can delete. Then this command supposed to be work. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you have already added it to your
Yes.
branch, then you can
Git status.
run git status now.
Wow. Yes. Great. So we have only the two codes here. Okay. So that is I want this part. Okay. Now my changes, we saw the changes supposed to be happened. So git difference and then the file what we don't have is untracked file. Now I want to show them how we going to do the differences from the git that stage area. If I have done the some changing, suppose I remove this. Okay, so earlier what we have done, from the untracked area we have done the differences. Now I'm going to do the another scenario. If it's a stage file, then how we going to do? So we have git status is the untracked that we have done this. So this is the git diff. So they're going to give the differences. Now if I move this file into the add stage area, and from there I'm going to stage area. So how do I difference? If I will do git diff, it's not going to show you any difference as it was showing the difference. So by default the git diff giving that the untracked area comparison. Now Ashutosh, I want to do the differences from the stage area to my header. So we have to go for the stage, I think, cache. We have to go for cache and then enter this. So you can see git diff give you the untracked comparison, whereas the git diff cache give you the stage difference. Okay, for git diff stage it will not come, it will come blank because those file having differences between these three. So what I'm going to create, I'm going to modify something that going to be bring in the untracked area. I'm going to R1. Okay, I will remove NTP. We have three versions of the file. So you can see the git status. We have three versions of the file. We have staged file, we have untracked file, and we have another file that is under the we have tracked sorry, that is the head file, the indexing file. So now we have three versions of file. So if you do the git diff, that's going to give you the first untracked one. If I'm going to cache, so this is the difference. So all three versions of the file we can found the differences. This part is clear, guys?
Yes.
Okay, now the in between that, if I'm going to do the stage, if I'm going to do the stashing of the file, then do I'm able to do compare with that? So I'm going to create the stashing now. We have third version of the file, create the stage file. So I'm going to create the stage file. Let's do some changes. And I'm going to move this file into the stage file. Sorry, the stage file always come from the tracked file, means unstaged file. So stage file. So I'm going to pick the git stage and then R1 post save. It's save. Okay, so it's on the index data. Everything went into the stage, so I have to list the stage. So we have R1 on the all the stage untracked and everything is posted into the R1, means in stage area the list is come into the saving area, but I don't have any code. Now if you see the git status, everything move into the stage area, means it's a save for the future purpose. Okay, this is clean. Now I can do the diff. the git diff from this stage area, from the stage area that's called is what's the command for this, check for this as a git notes. So git node, so we have git stays. How are we going to stage there? There's a branch stays index 1 index stays 2 only for untracked list. From that in diff index 1 index 2. How to do stage 1 comparison? It stays the command is not going to pop off, so better you have to, what you have to do, you have to check with the git stays list. So in that they're going to give you the index number. Suppose you have done the multiple changes and you going to keep on saving, you are not doing the changes, so you have list of staging like 0 1 2 3 from which you want to do the difference. They will give you the difference. Guys, this part is clear? I'm able to make it this clear?
Yeah.
Okay, let me change the code file from here. Code file from here. So let's do some changes. I'm going to move few things, and this is going to be tracked untracked file. This tracked file. Now git status have, we have this untracked file. So you can do the stash of this untracked file by using the untracked that called u. If you do this, now it's going to generate a stash with the stash list with the two different indexing. So we have indexing, earlier one is the stack one, another work in progress with this. Can you see that index number? Okay, so they have got the index number for the post. Now you want to do the difference between the stack. You can see that stash and at the rate of, so you have what type of different staging. So this differences between these two files, are you guys able to understand? We have, because in one file how many version you have, even in your you save, you are not able to commit, you are not committing, you are not, you just stash those file in different, from untracked file, from tracked file. You can do the difference because of their own index. Clear, guys?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do the commit. I want to pop this. So how do you, if I want a list, have list. So suppose I want first one supposed to become on the commit. I want to commit that because that is a perfect one, or I want to do some changes and then commit. You can do the changes. So how do you pop up? So you can go for git status, but if you check the status, because everything in stats, so status is clean. Now I'm going to do pop up this git status pop and go for index the rate I want. So you can see it's a recent this change, but from zero index is a pop-up means come to unmodified. So always you remember for that tracked area you can use the save command. Untracked area you can do the stash u hyphen u. That's going to be the tracked. So I'm going to git add this file and then git commit. Going to another latest update. Okay. So this now I have git log with the multiple commit. Okay. So now the things comes under the not stage area. So I want this change from the I want to check the differences from this latest commit to my stage area. So how you going to do? So the git difference you have to just stress because stress if you're giving because I have only one indexing there, so it's going to give you. Otherwise if you have multiple, because you can see here I have only one file on staging stage area with stage. That's why this command will going to work because one is pop-up. So we have this. Otherwise you have to give the git difference stage at the what index you want to do that, like 0, the same output. But we have only one, so you can use the git diff stash. It's going to differentiate from your this hash value to this hash. Clear guys?
Yes.
Okay. Now Ashutosh, I want the differences between, now it's enough from tracked untracked stage. We saw all the command here. Now we have between the multiple commits I want to do the, should I detach my head or without detaching the head we can do? Yes, without detaching the head we can do that. So I'm going to pull one liner. So we have 3 commits. So one, these are the 3 commits. I can go for differences with the direct. There is 2 way. I can go for the direct diff. We will go for the hash value commit. I don't want the right now the present commit. I want copy. Another is, this is one way to them. So I can do the different file.
On top it says post. Both files are post files.
Both files supposed post file. They are telling this many command are having differences for these 2 commit. Oh yes, yes, yes,
You're
yes.
using the
Guys,
bigger
yeah, yeah,
file.
yeah. For this commit, if you see this commit, like correct, what is where the here? If you see the status now, git log, there is no post file. There is no post file available on this commit, right?
Yeah.
That's why all the post file is showing. Now I can do the difference between these 2 commit one because they have post file. So okay, this is the difference. Here I should not select 791. I select, we have 4 to this, the one line to compare with this. Copy this. That's the difference. Now, to avoid this kind of copy pasting and getting this hash value, I don't want. Suppose I know the I have 10 or 5 validation number of what you can say, um, the commits are very less. You can see here we have only the 3 commits, so we know the number. This is the head. Now what will be the this next commit? That is called tilde minus head. You suppose this is your first, your head is here. So if you are not looking for the hash value, so your head going to be count as a head tilde 1, head tilde 2, head tilde 3. Okay, so let's do this and understand what doing by that. So I have, this is the head, and I want the difference between the head and head tilde 1. So what I will do, I will do difference between head, you have to 1 head, then again you type head tilde tilde. So it's the same thing what we have done here with the hash value. So you are coming with the git diff head tilde this. So this have same difference. Are you able to?
Yeah.
So this is the things what I want to show you how you can do the difference. So what, let's summarize this, how we have done, what are the things. So once I will start from Ansible study, from there we're going to use real-time approach. Right now it's little confusion. So what are the command we saw? So quickly revise this. So one is commit, we have final commit, this is one stage, and we saw we have stage area, that's the area, and we have untracked area, that's a tracked area, unstaged area. So unstaged, and in that we have one more phase that's called stash, going to save the file. So we can do the compare from this to this. This is one. The command will be git diff, simple command. So this by default from, but this file supposed to be same, then only, otherwise they will not show. Now git diff, if you do cache, so this will compare between these two, that called git diff cache. Period. This is another one. Now if you want to compare with the commit with the file with the stash, so you have to do git stash, git diff stash. If there is one file, if more than one file, you have to go for the index value 1 2. Okay, this is one. Now between the stash area you can do git stash with the indexing difference. You are able to, what differences you are able to, I'm telling you here, if you start doing, you will understand the how powerful is git. Don't you think that, everyone?
Yep.
Means every change you can do the difference. Means one file you have created and you have control what changes when you have done. Now apart from the diff is very useful. I'm telling you, I'm going to use the upcoming, because even I'm learning these things ongoing, my learning is ongoing. So between the two commit we can do, between the two commit we can do the difference. Now apart from that we have two way of differences. Either we can using the commit hash value, indexing value, and another way head using the how many back time back we tilde 1 tilde 2 we have to go here guys. Should I stop here? So I'm going to stop here. If you have any question we can discuss. Bye bye.